Alright, thank you for joining me today. Outside in the fresh air. It's been cold lately. It was cool this morning. You know what? It's turned into a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. It's all blue. There's cars driving by, but what can you do? You live in a neighborhood, you gotta put up with cars. So, just watch this, because normally I don't film back-to-back reviews wearing the same shirt. I just don't do it. However, like I said, I've been a bad boy. I had some people send me some beers that I sat on for too long. The main one, Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks, sent me these over the summer. This is the last beer that he sent me. And when you look at this one, it's got some pretty cool can art. I'm not sure. I guess that's like a snake wrapped around a... I don't know what it is. It's cool though. This is called IPA number 17, a sour IPA, with Amarillo, Columbus, Equinot Cryo, and Eldorado hops, Houblons. I've never heard of a lot of those words. Hopefully I didn't butcher them too bad. But this is from Canada. It said Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks. He's up in Canada. Check out his channel. I'll leave his link in my description below. This is from Collective Arts Brewing, and they're out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. So, I do have some Collective Arts coasters that Drew sent me. Not using a coaster out here because I don't have anything to put it on. But, ooh. Woo! There it is. That first initial taste of sour. I tell you, it puts a pucker in my puss, and it's a wonder that it comes out. But, I explained this in my last video. If you're turned off by that first sip, and you don't take the second, you're missing out. Because the first sip is the one that really punches you right in the mouth with that lemon. I mean, it's like a big old lemon just came up and sucker punched you right in the kisser. All the other sips get less sour, and that's when you start getting those flavors. I'm telling you, give the sours a chance. If you're turned off by the first sip, keep going. Nothing in life is easy. If it's hard, it's worth fighting for. I'm telling you, take that first sip and it's rough, keep fighting for it. Keep going. Keep taking a sip. Keep taking a sip. Because it gets better. And then at the end of it, I swear, maybe some of you will still be turned off to sours, but there'll be some of you who will say, wow, this is fantastic. Let me go in for sip number 2. See, immediately, sip 2 is still sour, but it's better. This has got some great carbonation. You can feel it in your mouth. She's hazy. Bunch of fine bubbles in that head. And see, if you're a person who likes to drink beers en masse, you're going to bring a 30-pack to the party and you're going to drink 28 of them. You might even drink all 30. You wouldn't appreciate this kind of a beer, because this is a beer that you don't want to drink like that. This is a sipper. What's the alcohol content on this? 6.5%. So it's got more alcohol than a standard macro-produced beer. But it's also got a lot more flavor. And with beers like this, you don't want to drink them quickly. You want to savor them. You want to enjoy them. Sip on them. Enjoy the flavor. You're going to get to a certain age where drinking 15 beers a night is totally out of the question. Maybe it's not so much your taste buds mature. Maybe it's the person matures. Because when you're young, all you want to do is just go out and get drunk. As an adult, I don't want to just go out and get drunk. That's not what I'm aiming for. I just want to go out and have a good beer, very flavorful, It's probably got more alcohol than, your standard macro light beers or regular beers. And because I'm only going to have one or two. So I want them to be good quality beers. I don't know anybody who shows up to a party and drinks a Bud Light or a Coors Light or maybe two. People that show up to the party with those are going to be drinking a lot of them. They'll be double-fisted, one in each hand. That's not where I'm at in life. I don't want to go back to those days. That used to be me. I don't want to go back to those days. So, this is a great beer. It's a great sipping beer. Great flavor. Like I say, if sours aren't your thing, if you tried one and didn't like it, how much of it did you have? Did you just take a sip, decide you didn't like it, and handed it back? Because if that's the case, like I said, not everybody's going to be won over by sours. I mean, people have their own taste and flavors that they like. All I'm saying is, if you give it a chance, give it a few more sips, let that initial sour shock kind of wear off, it's a more enjoyable beer. Like I said, sours were not my thing. Sour things are not my thing. I have not had a sour beer yet that I didn't like. Yes, the first sip was rough. Second sip, still rough, not as much. But by the third, fourth, and all the other sips in the can or the bottle, fantastic. I love it. If you like flavor, you'll love this. This is from Canada, though. I live in the United States. Sad to say that we do get Canadian beers down here in the United States, but we don't get this. It's a lot of fine Canadian beers we just can't get in the States. You got to know somebody. Luckily, I do. I just wish, I don't know how big, this is from Collective Arts, I don't know how big Collective Arts is in Canada. Maybe they just can't support a wider distribution. Maybe their operations are smaller and they just can't support sending it everywhere. I understand that. I'm just telling you, Collective Arts, if you're watching, you make some good beers. If you made them available to more places, you'd sell more beers. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So, it's my 2 cents. I'm just somebody giving you my opinion. This is a winner for me. If I could buy it where I'm at, I would buy it. Unfortunately, I'm in Georgia, in the United States. This beer is from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I just can't run to my corner liquor store or beer store and buy it. That makes me sad, but I'm happy that Drew, over at Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks, sent this to me. There he is, outside, here in Georgia. Here he is, right here. Look at that. Thanks, Drew. And I look forward to you coming back next time. No matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm drinking it for you. So hopefully it'll open your eyes, and you will try something different. Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks motto. I'm living by it. You should live by it. Try something different. So, until next time, cheers.